quick status update. Bears training. First of all, I'm sick again. That's awesome. I also want to give a status update on my health too, because why not? I'm sick. I just went to the doctor's. But I probably should have gotten swabbed for the flu while I was there, but I didn't, because I didn't really feel that bad. But I've been fighting something off for a couple weeks now. But yeah, so I went to the doctor's actually to get blood drawn because I'm getting tested for a few things because my joint pain is horrendous right now, and I don't know if they're even going to find anything. I don't know what's wrong with me, so there might be a couple more tests to come, but yeah, so joint pain is back in full force, so that's fun. But what I actually wanted to talk about was I am getting Bear a new collar. I have found that balanced reinforcement training works a lot better than just positive reinforcement for him. He needs boundaries. He's a very sweet puppy, but he needs boundaries. He's a big dog. So I found balance training works better, and we first initially, I got a prong collar for him, which worked fine. But when we came back from Canada, he lost a lot of weight because he was eating a lot more while we were up there. Lots of treats. Lots of treats. So while we were up there, he gained a lot of excess weight, and then that's when we got the collar. But when we got back, and he lost most of that weight, so we're trying to put a little bit more back on him, but his collar no longer fits him, and prong collars, some of you have pointed out this, but I was already aware it was not fitting properly, but I don't have endless supplies of money, contrary to popular belief, so I had to wait until I had some more money to get him a new collar. So we're in the, I've decided that we're going to try electric collar, so we're going to put it on Buzz, because I have tried one on him before and it worked really well. It's just something, discomfort. I'm not a big fan of him being in discomfort, but the Buzz is enough to get his attention, and it doesn't really cause him discomfort. He was just, oh, there's a Buzz on my neck. Maybe I should pay attention to that instead of the squirrel that's hopping across the pathway, because once he's focused on something, you have to give him a tap, or he's not going to break his focus. But he's a lot better than he used to be, so he's improved. Definitely, I think this will work a lot better for me, for us, and it worked for him in the past. So I think now that he's a little bit further along in this training, we can return to that. It was a huge help when we had it, but I couldn't afford it, and it's the gear that we use is what works best for us, and he is still in training, and I need him to be able, but I heard training collar is, he is going to be doing some more mobility work, and that means he will be off leash, and, well, not off leash, but he will be not connected to me via leash in public. So electric collars here are considered a form of your animal being under control. So if he has that collar on, he can go and get things for me, away from me. He can go do aisle checks and return to me, and he's not considered off leash because he has that collar on. So all in all, I think it's both going to be a great training tool, and it's also going to be able to help us so that he can start doing more mobility work for me, because I very much need it right now. So hopefully that will work. It'll be here in a couple days. Until then, we're going to keep using the prong collar, but I'm not sure how many more videos are going to come out in between now and then, but if you do, that's why you keep seeing the prong collar until we get the new one. That's pretty much all, and I just wanted to kind of update the people who kept asking me why his prong collar was huge, basically, because it is huge. It doesn't fit him at all. It did fit him, sort of, and then now it doesn't because he lost all that weight, so you don't need to worry. We understand that the prong collar is right now too big, but it's what we have for now. I use the gentle leader a lot still. I did say that. I do use it a lot. Basically, though, the gentle leader is causing the fur around his nose to grow oddly because it's just on him so much. So I try to switch back and forth between the gentle leader and the prong collar so that he has a break because he's working a lot right now because we're still training. So I am by no means an expert. When I was a vet tech, we were concerned with the animal's health, not so much training. I did want to specialize in training, but I left before I could, and so it was funny because I left literally just before we took our TFA. Oh my goodness, why did I just call it TFA? VTA. Thanks. I left just before we took our VTA and instead kind of apprentice instead. So yeah, so I know a lot about animals' health, but I don't know. I'm not a training expert, so that's why I've been consulting a trainer instead of just, winging it myself. So I am self-training him, but we're still getting check-ins with trainers and stuff. So collar will be gone soon, and I'll probably use a little bit after that, just so we still have to teach him what the collar means, what it means when he feels that vibration. So the collar doesn't work if the dog doesn't know why it goes off. So whatever happens. So yeah.